Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets, your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. College football week 11, Tuesday through Friday games. Happy voting day out there for everybody. It is November 5th as we're recording this episode. We've got a couple games today, 2 for Wednesday, 2 for Thursday. There's 4 on Friday. I will say, though, this slate's a little difficult early going on here, but we'll get going into this, give you what we've got. Let's get you at 8:30 Eastern Time, Bowling Green, Central Michigan. Central Michigan at home, 14-point dog to Bowling Green here. 48.5 total. I'll be honest now, at the number of 14, I think this is pretty close to the number here, as well as the 48.5. Not a lot of value in it for us, but we would lean to the 2-touchdown home dog there in CMU. 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Miami of Ohio, Ball State. Ball State's been absolutely god-awful. Miami of Ohio, really, really strong so far this season. Let's give them some credit here in this one, right? So they have played well. They're 4-4, 3-1 in the MAC. They have, like I said, Mosey for Miami, Ohio, still leading rusher there. 5 to 600 yards there in 8 games. Miami, Ohio's been really good. Them and Ohio both 3-1 in the MAC and have been playing pretty well. So we're gonna lay the lumber on the road with Miami of Ohio. We did get at 11.5. I know now it's at 12.5 some books. Try to get a little bit cheaper if you can. But we're going to take Miami of Ohio minus 3.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, and 11.5 for the game. Let's get into the Wednesday matchups. 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Ohio, Kent State. Ohio, like we just mentioned with Miami of Ohio, one of the better teams in the MAC right at the moment. Kent State, definitely not. One of the worst teams in football in the MAC. I don't know if you're going to, god-awfuls brings that number to life pretty much, and that's why the number is so big in this one, 18.5, 19, depending on where you're looking. Grab it now, because if you wait till Wednesday, this thing might be 21. But we did play Ohio minus 3.5 first quarter, minus 9.5 first half, and 18.5 for the game. Next game up, Northern Illinois and Western Michigan. In Kalamazoo, Michigan. Western Michigan getting 2 at home, 52.5 total. Northern Illinois' claim to fame, obviously, this season. We beat Notre Dame on the road, right? Western Michigan has had some good games. They beat some inferior competition up pretty good. They're 4-0 in the MAC, and Northern Illinois is 1-3 in the MAC. I got to take the home team. We'll take the team from Kalamazoo here, Western Michigan Broncos, plus a half first quarter, plus a half first half, and plus 2 for the game. All right, now we get into Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina. I can't get a beat on either one of these teams so far this season. They have been Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, to say the least. In that, for Thursday's games, 9 o'clock Eastern, 1-3 Coastal Carolina, the Sun Belt, 2-3 App State. Both teams 4-4. Not a lot for us to love. We probably lean maybe to the over here, but App State's had their trouble scoring as well, so we're staying away from that one. Next game we are in, that's going to be East Carolina and Florida Atlantic. East Carolina right at a 7.5-point favorite. Total you're going to find a 57, 57.5, maybe 58, depending on where you're looking there. We think there's going to be some scoring in this matchup here. East Carolina 2-2, FA in the American, 0-4 Florida Atlantic. But ECU has given up a lot of points in some games here, and they've scored some points as well. So we'll play that total over 57.5. So East Carolina FAU over 13.5 first quarter, 28 first half, 57.5 for the game in that one for us. Next game up, we move over to the Friday slate of games. There's 4 of them. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I keep forgetting about the time change there. Wake Forest, Cal. So amazingly enough, we've seen Cal in a lot of games this season, but they're 4-4 and they're 0-4 in the ACC. Okay. Wake Forest, 4-4 as well, 2-2 in the ACC. Wake Forest should be able to run the ball. We expect Cal to be able to throw the ball. We expect both offenses to be able to move the ball up and down the field is what we're expecting here. So Cal, Wake Forest, over 10.5 total first quarter, 27 first half, and 54.5 for the game. Next game up, Iowa, UCLA. Now, I honestly think Iowa's the better team here, right? I don't think there's much question about that. That number of 5.5, though, on the road, UCLA just comes off a huge win at Nebraska. Iowa, without Cade McNamara at quarterback, actually looks like they can move the football. But do we really have a lot of confidence in it? Not really. So no play for us in this one. We really lean slightly to Iowa, though, in that one. And then another 9 o'clock Eastern game, Rice and Memphis. What the hell has happened to Memphis over the last few weeks? Rice trying to hang in there. They're a 9.5-point roughly dog, 52.5 total. Memphis's defense looked so fantastic earlier in the season. That's fallen apart. Offense couldn't score last week. And somehow they're still a 9.5-point favorite here. No play for us in this one. But we would actually lean towards Rice plus the points if both teams are going to struggle to score. And last game on Friday night, 10:30 Eastern Time, New Mexico travels to San Diego State. San Diego State laying 3. Amazingly enough, they're 3-5, 2-1 in the Mountain West. New Mexico 3-6, 2-3 in the Mountain West. Here's the one thing to know: New Mexico will give up points and score points. That's the one thing we can probably guarantee in this game more than anything else. We don't really like the side here. We're not a big believer in San Diego State's team overall. And they're laying 3, but that's 67.5 total. We did not play the over here. We might come back and add this one as we're a few days ahead of time here, but that's a big number. But New Mexico games tend to be high scoring, especially this season, so probably worth a play there. All right, so we just went through a bunch of bets. How do we get to see those bets? No problem at all. We've got them posted in multiple spots online, TikTok and YouTube channel pages, as well as at the end of every episode on YouTube. It's docs.google.com/spreadsheet, bunch of other stuff behind it. Click on that link. Go to the football 24-25 tab. Scroll down to college football week 11. You'll be able to see all the bets. What juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, and then obviously what book we placed them at as well. So make sure you check that out when you get some time. Do you like the content that you're seeing here and want to see some more? We'd love to have you along for the ride. Just make sure you hit subscribe or follow, depending on the social media platform you're watching us on. We'll show up in your followers or subscriptions tab. Or if you want to make life a little simpler, which we recommend, just turn on the notifications for that social media platform, and you'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of Bets. Also, private Discord channel available. A lot of people taking advantage for a minimal amount. You can get on the Discord channel, get all these bets early ahead of time before they go out to the public. Get ahead of the line move, juice moves, and all that kind of stuff. Subscribe to us through TikTok at Sports Bets for Free. Once you do that, we'll send you the Discord link. Hop on there. You'll also be able to chat with a few of us, or most of us here on the Discord. So a lot of things going on. People showing some of the tickets maybe they've done. We always give our bets ahead of time. There's also a couple other people that are pretty good at this damn thing as well, throwing out bets for certain things like UFC as well, or maybe some other plays that we're not on. So feel free to check that out on the private Discord channel. Just subscribe through TikTok. Also, promo bonus bets to give away from our partners to you. We're available in 49 states. We've got online casinos, sports books, fantasy sites as well. All you have to do is click on that link. It'll automatically default to the state that you're in. It's bit.ly/sportsbetsforfree-bh. And then it'll pull up everything that we have available in your area for you to take advantage of. Might as well take advantage of their money and not your money. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.